Why would anyone steal the brain of Albert Einstein, the world's most renowned genius? What secrets did they hope to uncover, and did the brain reveal anything extraordinary? Albert Einstein's death in 1955 marked the end of an era, but his legacy was far from over. In a shocking twist, Einstein's brain was stolen during his autopsy by a pathologist determined to uncover the secrets of genius. This video unravels the strange and unsettling journey of Einstein's brain, how it was hidden, studied, and ultimately returned to his family decades later. From the peculiar findings about his brain's structure to the ethical dilemmas surrounding its theft, we dive deep into this bizarre true story. Was the brain's theft justified? Did it reveal the essence of genius? Watch to uncover the truth behind one of science's strangest sagas. Albert Einstein, the name that changed how we understand the universe, passed away on April 18, 1955 at Princeton Hospital in New Jersey. A life dedicated to unearthing the mysteries of the cosmos came to an end. But little did the world know that a bizarre and deeply unsettling saga was about to unfold, one that would intertwine obsession, science, and betrayal. Not long after Einstein's death, the unthinkable happened. His brain was stolen. Yes, stolen. A pathologist secretly removed it, setting into motion a series of strange events that would keep scientists, journalists, and the public fascinated for decades. But why would anyone do such a thing? What did they hope to discover from the brain of one of history's greatest minds? And most importantly, did it reveal anything at all? This is the mysterious journey of Einstein's brain. A tale of scientific ambition, ethical dilemmas, and humanity's relentless curiosity. On the morning of April 18th, Einstein lay peacefully in his hospital bed after succumbing to an abdominal aortic aneurysm. At the age of 76, the renowned physicist was at peace with the inevitable. His final words, spoken in his native German, remain a mystery since the nurse by his side could not understand him. Soon after, Einstein passed away, leaving the world in mourning. Einstein's wishes for his body were clear and simple. He wanted to be cremated and his ashes scattered in an undisclosed location, ensuring that no physical remnants of him would be idolized. Yet, even in death, his body became the center of a controversy that he could never have imagined. Enter Dr. Thomas Harvey, a pathologist at Princeton Hospital. Harvey was tasked with performing Einstein's autopsy. But while conducting the procedure, Harvey made a fateful decision. He removed Einstein's brain without permission. Harvey would later claim his actions were driven by a desire to uncover the secrets of Einstein's genius for the benefit of humanity. However, his unauthorized actions raised more questions than they answered. After the autopsy, Einstein's body was cremated as planned, but his brain was missing. Harvey had taken it, storing it in jars filled with formaldehyde and hiding it away in his lab. This clandestine act remained a secret, but not for long. When Hans Albert Einstein, Albert's son, learned what had happened, he was outraged. He accused Dr. Harvey of desecrating his father's body and demanded the brain's immediate return. But Harvey refused. He insisted that studying the brain could unlock valuable insights about intelligence. Faced with Harvey's unrelenting persistence, Hans Albert reluctantly gave his conditional approval, provided the research was conducted ethically and yielded meaningful findings. Harvey's life took a strange turn after this event. He soon lost his position at Princeton Hospital, possibly due to the growing controversy surrounding the brain. But Harvey was undeterred. He sliced Einstein's brain into over 240 pieces and preserved them in alcohol-based solutions. Determined to unravel the mystery of genius, he distributed samples of the brain to researchers across the globe. For years, these samples traveled to labs in search of answers. Researchers studied the brain's structure, looking for anomalies that might explain Einstein's extraordinary intellect. Early findings suggested that Einstein's parietal lobe, associated with mathematical and spatial reasoning, contained an unusual density of neurons and glial cells. There was also evidence that Einstein's brain lacked a typical groove known as the Sylvian fissure, potentially allowing his brain to function more efficiently. These discoveries were intriguing, but they came with significant caveats. The scientific community questioned the validity of these studies, pointing out that the sample size was too small and that the findings lacked sufficient controls. Moreover, intelligence is influenced by numerous factors: education, environment, genetics, and personal curiosity, none of which could be deduced from studying a single brain. As the years went by, Dr. Harvey's life began to unravel. He became consumed by his obsession with the brain, losing both his medical license and his family. At one point, he worked at a plastics factory to make ends meet. Yet, through all the personal and professional turmoil, he never parted with Einstein's brain. For decades, the brain's whereabouts remained a mystery. Harvey kept the remaining fragments stored in jars inside a box labeled Costa Cider in his basement. He rarely spoke about the brain, adding to the intrigue surrounding it. In the 1970s, journalists and biographers reignited interest in the mystery. Books and articles speculated on the brain's condition, its location, and whether it had revealed anything meaningful about intelligence. The saga became a symbol of humanity's fixation on unraveling the source of genius. Harvey eventually re-emerged in the 1990s when journalist Michael Paterniti tracked him down. Together, the two embarked on a bizarre cross-country road trip to return Einstein's brain to his granddaughter, Evelyn. The journey was equal parts surreal and tragic, a portrait of a man whose life had been defined by his connection to Einstein's brain. By the time the brain was returned to Einstein's family, it had been studied extensively. Researchers had found unique characteristics in its structure, such as an unusually thick corpus callosum, the bundle of nerves connecting the brain's two hemispheres. Some studies suggested this feature might have contributed to Einstein's ability to think creatively and integrate complex ideas. But even these findings were met with skepticism. Many scientists argued that the brain's unique features were likely coincidental and not definitive proof of genius. The obsession with finding a physical basis for intelligence, they argued, overlooked the broader picture. In the years since, pieces of Einstein's brain have been preserved in museums and research institutions, while others remain unaccounted for. The story has become a modern myth, a cautionary tale about the lengths to which people will go in the name of science or personal ambition. Einstein himself likely would have disapproved of the entire ordeal. He once remarked, "I have no special talents, I am only passionately curious." For Einstein, intelligence was not a product of biology alone, but of imagination, perseverance, and a willingness to challenge the status quo. The theft of Einstein's brain raises profound ethical questions. Should the pursuit of knowledge justify violating someone's final wishes? What responsibility do scientists have to uphold the dignity of their subjects, even in death? And most provocatively, can the essence of genius truly be understood by dissecting the human brain? As we reflect on this strange chapter in history, one thing is clear. Einstein's legacy transcends the physical fragments of his brain. His ideas have reshaped our understanding of the universe, inspiring generations to think critically and creatively. In the end, the mystery of Einstein's brain remains unsolved, a fitting tribute to the man who dedicated his life to unraveling the mysteries of existence.